Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? We're playing Custom Hero Clash because I am dying. Well, not really. Okay, that's maybe a bit too dramatic. Apologies for that. I'm not actually dying, but I am very tired. Oh, hey, cool. Flagship Intelligence. I think we actually want that, right? Yeah, that seems pretty good. And then Lightning Storm, I guess? I don't know. We'll just get some Nashrock stuff. Let's select an innate here. We could get Healer, Momentum. Glass Cannon. Maybe we reroll this one. I mean, like, Healer I don't think is right for us. We can get Champion, I suppose. I'm not a big fan of that. Momentum is just kind of garbage, right? Glass Cannon is also very bad. So let's just reroll this and see what we can get. We have banned anything that gives bonus gold, so we can't take Winner. Wait, no, we can take Winner. We can't take Duelist. Maybe we should take Winner. That sounds like a bit of fun. War Veteran is generally better than Winner. Like, I think it's very rare to actually get more value out of Winner than it is to get value out of War Veteran. Magician is a lot of int. Increases our int growth. I'm kind of thinking Magician, probably. Sunk cost? I don't like sunk cost. I mostly just suck with it. It's mostly that I'm bad. That's the part that I don't like so much about it. I think we get Magician. Right? And then we get ourselves this and some of these here. Because I want to try to win this. Right? It's gonna be hard, but maybe. No. No, this is not happening. Oh, man. Okay. But this is where I needed Healer if I wanted to win. But yeah. Anyhow, oh, I should probably talk about that. So, we released the video game. It is out. It's a bit of a disaster, apparently. So remember my plan where I was like, yeah, it's fine, we don't need a tutorial. Okay, let me go ahead and explain that a little bit first. So, the thing about a tutorial is that it takes a long time to make. At least that's what we thought. So here's kind of the thing. We had a tutorial for the game like a year ago, like, I don't know, during the beta period, right? When the Kickstarter was live. A demo period when the Kickstarter was live. And like the problem is that tutorial took like 2-3 weeks to like make. It took a long time. It wasn't that quick. And honestly, with like how things were going in our development, we just didn't have 2 or 3 weeks. That time didn't exist. So I just kind of made the call to say, all right, we'll be fine. Okay. Let's just hope we can figure stuff out in a way that'll work without it. Turns out, people really want the tutorial. So that was kind of just a bad call from my end. But here's the good news. Here is the good news. Right? On the way to release, we built a bunch of systems that were not meant to be used for a tutorial. But good news, we managed to figure out a way on how to like combine these systems together to pretty quickly put together a tutorial. So right now, I am dead. I am dead. Why am I dead? I died because I stayed up until 4 in the morning making the tutorial, went to bed, woke up at 9 again, and immediately started working on a tutorial again. Now, that does mean that I have gotten a lot done in terms of tutorial work. Like, actually just a lot. And if everything goes well, we'll be able to release it today. Because again, we managed to like kind of combine some systems together that work out really nicely for us. So that's kind of the hope right now. Whether or not that, will actually happen or we'll have to do it tomorrow or something like that. Point being, there'll be a tutorial really soon. Okay, it'll be there. It'll be there. Now you might be like, well, Bum, if you can get it done in like 2 days, why didn't you just do it ahead of time? Because the only reason why we could get it done in 2 days is because we were panicking like crazy. Holy fucking shit. You know? Like, like it is. We would never have been able to get it done this quickly if we had done it before release. You know what I mean? So anyhow, give the game a go. You know, when you watch this video, hopefully the tutorial will be out very soon. The game is available on Steam. It's completely free. You don't have to pay for anything. Just download it. I made a video on how to play it. You know, if you aren't sure how to play it and, you know, you feel like you do need some guidance, then check that out for now. And then, you know, like tutorials coming soon. Well, this is bad. I was really hoping for my ultimate. I'm kind of mad that I didn't get it, frankly speaking. I'll just discard this. This is all garbage, right? Like, what do we want here? Reaper Scythe? Nah. Whew. That's not too bad. Give me some bonus cash. I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. Very good. More Lightning Storm, which is very nice. Just in case you didn't see this. Oh yes, me hiding from Steam reviews. Can I complain about Steam reviews? Is that okay? Alright, here's my problem with Steam reviews. I get when people complain about there not being a tutorial, or they don't like the UI too much, or maybe they had a bad experience because the server died on them. That happens very rarely, but if somebody opens up the game, plays their first match, and in the first match the server dies, they might be unhappy about it. I get those, and I'm not complaining about those. I don't really give a shit. But, no, I do give a shit, right? Like, I give a shit in the way that, like, we're working on it, right? But it doesn't, like, make me upset in a way where I feel like they are maybe being a little unfair. The ones that I personally do find a little unfair, for example, there was a guy who wrote a Steam review, which was like, well, I downloaded it on Linux, even though it says it doesn't have a Linux build, and it didn't work, so I'm giving it a bad review. And I'm like, it doesn't have a Linux build! It literally says it! You even acknowledge it! Why are you giving us a bad review? So that one wasn't so fun. That one, and there's a few of those. There's a few of those. Yeah, that kind of stuff where you're just kind of like, what? There was one guy checked out the kind of learn page where it's just kind of like a web page and just have to, like, you know, read it. And he complained about the fact that it didn't explicitly state that you need to scroll down to read more of it. Which that just makes me wonder. How did you download the game? How are you using your computer? It's just like, I don't understand how your day-to-day life is functioning, man. Like, I just don't understand. I don't get it. Oh my god. Okay. Anyhow, yes. Overall though, you know, we're trying our best. We're well aware of the fact that there are some things that are still in need of work, and we're working on them. Right? So if you want to give the game a shot today, then please do so with like a little bit of an open mind and just kind of like, okay, you know what, they're aware of these issues, they're working on them, and hopefully this will all be fixed very quickly. And if you're somebody who's like, I kind of want to see things at their best, well, maybe wait a week, maybe try it next week. Should be fine then. Alright?
Very well.
Anyhow. I can't probably get actually Faded Broach. Movement speed is actually just so nice, isn't it? It is just so nice. Okay, we're fighting a guy. We probably eat that, and we just grab ourselves this Ghost Scepter, so we have that. I mean, we're gonna get one of those anyway at some point. But yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a journey. And we're trying our best to, you know, like improve things. Something I saw people say is that like maybe you should have waited a little bit with release, but what I really need people to understand is if that was an option, I would have done it. You know, like it just doesn't work that way. I don't have infinite money. I wish I did, but eventually you gotta fucking release the thing. Right? You just gotta do it. There was really no way to wait any longer. If there was one, I would have done it. Alright, something like that. I'm not sure. Hey, but wouldn't it have been better if you went to open beta before release? No, I don't think so. I saw people say that as well, you know, like maybe you should have done early access, but I don't want to. I don't want the game to be... It's a lie! It's just a fucking lie anyway, right? How often do you see games in early access and they're in early access for like 3 fucking years? And then they never release because development gets cancelled before that. That's not gonna happen to my game. I would rather release it and then it's not perfect and people get mad at me than I would put it in early access and then it doesn't work out and then I just have a game that's forever in early access and unfinished. No, I would much rather just have it released. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that every early access game goes that way, but I'm not taking that risk because I do not want Chroma to go that way. Whew. But yeah, again, like, the tutorial stuff is coming though, don't worry about it. It'll all be there. Well, we lost that bet. Nice. Okay then. Go here. Sorry, I don't want to make this video just be me complaining. Like, that's not really my point, right? But I'm sure you guys are curious as well. Because I uploaded a video yesterday that was recorded like a week ago. And by the way, I'm gonna give you a warning right now. I'm gonna upload a video tomorrow that was recorded a week ago as well. Because I am dead. Push F to pay respects to me. If I get this kind of like echoes, right? I kind of want to try that out. I don't know if it's any good, but we'll see. But yeah, look, it's just a bit much. I'm trying my best. I might stream to them tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what the plans are. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I'm trying my fucking best. You know what I mean? Oh my god, it has like no cooldown. Die. Ugh! I should have slammed this earlier, but I really didn't expect this to immediately be off cooldown. Ah, bad juju. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't see that. Probably should have played around it. Oh well. Burning spear. You have nimble. Nimble. It's a very quick necrophos right there. Already level up this. We need to get some spell lifesteal, I think. Because we are actually just kind of like doing quite poorly on money. And we need to kind of figure things out. How to go from here. Alright then. Hey, activate this. Thank you. Alright, more Pulse Nova. Pulse Nova is actually a really good ability, and like honestly, kind of the main reason why I'm playing Leshrac. But I was also curious to see how good Earth Split is. Right? Because it does recast this. And you can stack it. So in theory, this might actually be really powerful. And I'm curious to see if it is. You know, what if we get like bad juju and we just sit there spamming Earth Split? I mean, it's not that useful right now, I guess, but like, I'm thinking long term. Can I say another thing that I'm kind of upset about a little? One thing, this is just kind of, I just find it really like a shame. Because in the Battle Pass, I put a bunch of development artwork. Right, just kind of like little development artwork sketches, which I thought were really funny and cute, and I like handpicked them because, you know, we have like a lot of development artwork, right? For every card, there's like 150 pieces of development artwork or something like that. I just thought it was cute and funny, so I put it in the Battle Pass so people could kind of like have access to that, right? Then we got people giving us bad reviews because they said that the artwork in the game is unfinished and they are placeholders. And I'm just like, what are you even talking about? And then I like figured out that they're talking about the Battle Pass, and I'm just like, oh man, dude. Man, really? So then I removed all of it and replaced it with like nice fancy artwork. And I just kind of find that a bit disappointing. Because I thought it was cute. I thought it was just funny. But I don't get the kids, you know? Who even are the kids? Man, that is a long delay though. That is a very long delay. But yeah, that one just kind of like bothers me a little bit because I just thought it was that was just kind of like a fun thing, right? And just to be clear, it did say development artwork on it. Every single bit of development artwork had always dev art written next to it every single time. So it's not like, you know, I didn't like put it there for people to like see. So yeah, I don't know. Again, like that was just one where I was just like, damn it, man, I don't know. That's just kind of disappointing. So for the people that want the development artwork, we got to figure out a different place to kind of put it, I guess. And the thing is, it wasn't like there's only development artwork in it, or was only development artwork in the Battle Pass. Like, there was only a little bit of it. Like, I think out of 100 levels of Battle Pass, right, there was 10 development artworks. Right? Like, that's just not that much. I don't know. Sorry. I just, like, I know I'm still complaining today. I'm not paying attention to the game. I am paying attention to the game as best as I can. It's just my brain is mush and leaking out my ears, and it's all over the floor, and it's all gross and sticky. Oh, you guys can. You can win, right? All right. Get it. Nice. Good job. Yeah, that's right. I wish. Winter's Curse Freezing Field. That actually just fucks this guy up, right? I do not have what? I do not have Freezing Field on. And Winter's Curse. What are you saying? What is going on now? Did the game die? No, people can still move. Oh, okay, we're good. So I guess it like slightly died. A little bit of death. You know, that would be ideal for me right now. Let me get this big Star Force. Nice. But yeah. If you want to help me out, you know, like go download the game, and if you like it, leave a positive review on it. And if you don't like it, then, you know, I guess, I don't know. I'm really trying, dude. Hey, nerd. Yeah. Got it. Easy life. Lightning storm damage. Does this still... No, it doesn't deal lightning storm damage anymore, right? That's not a thing anymore. Let's just get Aghanims. Ah, nihilism. I mean, that's really what we're here for. Like, nihilism is the good shit. This guy was that guy. I'll say blade mail. Blade mail silence. Something like that. Nice. Whew! Look, we are making money. Look, Mom. I am doing good. Making that cash money. A little bit. I don't know. Well, we have a lot of like ethereal. I don't really like the orchid shit too much though. I don't really know what to do about that. Get like a glimmer cape. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice! Easy! Invisibility. Very good. I wish I could get into Chroma, but limited board space just kills me. Still giving a shot because the game seems great, but I'm too much of a Magic nerd. Well, like, the board space isn't limited as, like, you know, just because it's kind of, like, funny. Right? The board space is limited for, like, gameplay reason. And, like, it kind of creates, like, strategies and shit. You know, like, if you don't like it, whatever. Right? If you don't like it, I'm not telling you that you have to. I'm just kind of, like, trying to explain that it's not... I didn't just limit it because, you know, I don't want you to, like, be able to do cool stuff. There's a lot of really strange, interesting stuff you can do in the game. It's just in its own little thing. Its own little way. Alright. Shepsis. Where says you go, mother? Oh, this thing is actually kind of good. But you just get bashed, right? You just get bashed down, multicast. Doesn't help really, but I guess bash is good. Bash is good. I don't know. Okay. Very good. I mean, we're actually making like really good money here. Catching up. Yeah, I'm glad we banned Gambler. Isn't it so much more reasonable? Like, kind of the range of cash money. It's not absolutely outrageous anymore. Oh, it's nice. It just feels like there's way more you can do. So. Let's see what we can do here. Get you guys. Very nice. We need to get like we need to get what's it called? The fancy thing. The fancy thing. The thingy thing. Luminance. There we go. The fancy thing. The luminance. That's what I need. So, come here. Look at how many stuns I've got. Like, that's kind of sick, isn't it? How you can just kind of chain them. That was all kind of garbage. I would rather have this. This gives me some damage output. I feel like damage is like one of the big things we need to worry about. Words are hard. Don't judge me. I'm trying. Speaking has never been my strongest suit. Wait, if streaking isn't my strongest suit, what is? Alright, speaking might be my strongest suit, but that's not very... Oh god, that's kind of depressing. Alright, anyway, let's not talk about this anymore. Go get it! Is this, by the way, the dream? Is this the dream bullshit? With like bulwark and frostbite and axes? Oh, that's some bullshit. And pretty cool. Alright, our strategy is just split earthing anyway, so that's pretty good. Rude! Oh, we're dead. We might not be dead. Whew! Fine. We're fine. This and that. 3,000 to go. This thing actually really helping out right there. That definitely kept me alive. I should have also used the glamour cape on top of it, but yeah. BKB hurt though. BKB scary. BKB big. Big KB. Go like that. Y'all bought any fucking GameStop stock? I see so many memes about it on the internet. I don't know if anybody actually bought it. Anybody in chat bought GameStop? I mean, I didn't. I don't have time for that kind of stress right now. I did? Ah, let's go. Fucking bring him down. Really? Hot damn. Alright. These two? I feel like the bashes are just kind of brutal, you know, if you ask me. Hold strong? Hell yeah, go get him. Go get him. Should I explain what the GameStop thing is? I educated myself. I now feel comfortable explaining it. But I don't know if people even need it explained anymore. Explain it. You don't know? Alright. Here's what the GameStop thing is. Here's some bullshit that rich people do. There's some bullshit here, okay? You know what the bullshit is? It's called shorting stocks. You know what you do when you short a stock? In short, you bet that the stock is going to go down, and then you make money that way. In a more detailed form, you're essentially borrowing stocks from a broker, selling them, and then telling that broker, I'm going to like give you back the stocks later. Right? So like it would be like if I go up to you and borrow your computer and then go sell the computer and then I tell you, yeah, but I'll give you a computer back later. And the problem with this, or like the strategy here, let's maybe start with the strategy here. The strategy here is you borrow the stock when it's high, you sell it, then you wait until it's low, and then you buy a bunch of it and give it back, right? And that way, you make money, right? Because you sold it when it's high and then you bought it when it's low. It's just that usually people buy when it's low and sell when it's high. You just change the order a bit. But here's the thing that happens. Here's the thing that happens when you change the order that is really strange. It's not that strange actually, but like here's the thing that changes a little bit. Right? When you're investing in the stock market, right? You go and you're like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy myself some GameStop. You're putting money in. But you're really just putting as much money in as you were putting in. Obviously, right? That makes a lot of sense. Like, duh, Bommy, what the fuck are you talking about? How can I put more money in, right? Like, it doesn't work. Yeah, if I spend $1,000 on GameStop, then the most money I can lose is the $1,000. I can't lose any more than that. But when I'm shorting, what can happen is I borrow, I make $1,000 worth of GameStop because I buy, like I kind of like sell it when it's at like 100, right? I have my 10 shares and I sell it when they're at 100 each. But then GameStop explodes and it goes up to $1 million a share. All of a sudden, my 10 shares, I need to spend 10 million to buy them back. And that's where the problems begin. Right? Because once you need to go that high, or like once you work in that direction, there's no limit to how high things will go. Right? It can't grow infinitely. So your losses when shorting, they're not limited. Your losses when selling, or like when just buying, when just investing normally, they're limited. They're only as much as you put in. You can't lose any more. Right? If I put in $500, they're not going to come for my house afterwards. They're just going to come for the $500. Assuming you have $500. They might come for your house, I don't know. That's maybe an assumption right now. But you get the idea, right? So what people do, alright, here's what these rich, filthy bastards do. They buy, or I guess they sell, stocks when they are high by shorting them like this. And then they try their best to drive down the company. They try to drive down the value of the company. Because if the company now fails and goes bankrupt, the stocks aren't worth anything. And this is where our champions come in today. The people's champs. Although I'm like, I don't know, like fairly convinced that it's not actually that much of grassroots movement. It seems very, very much orchestrated in a way. But what some people noticed is that people like were shorting GameStop so much that GameStop stock wasn't worth anything anymore. Right? Because when people sell their stock, the stock price usually drops. So what people were doing is they were borrowing more shares, more stocks of GameStop than exist. Just more than exist, more than 100%. Because this is all kind of done on such a theoretical level, you can weirdly do that? I don't know, don't ask me about the details there, I don't fucking know that. Should we get, like, these? Not good, right? I mean, like, maybe we should get Edict. Edict just seems kind of bad. You know? This is all kind of bad. So we are in a situation where GameStop is worth nothing. A bunch of people are still having their kind of like deals where they need to buy GameStop eventually. And pay back or like give back these GameStop stocks. But they're still waiting because they want to drive down GameStop even more. Now a bunch of weasels come in. You know what the weasels do? They buy GameStop. And you know what happens when you buy GameStop? GameStop goes up. Oh yeah, oh it goes up. And it started going up quickly. Because people weren't just buying GameStop, they were buying it specifically for the purpose of kind of like, you know, driving it up. And then everybody started hearing about it. And now I am here and I'm talking about it too. Right? And that's where it all starts going a bit nuts. Once it's here, it's game over. No, this is nothing. Man, I'm just kind of like getting garbage, you know? I don't feel so good about it. But here's the problem. When the stocks now go up, right? People, they keep buying it because it's going up. And it's going up because people are buying it. So it keeps going higher. And now that in of itself is already good, right? But all of the people that shorted, you know what the problem is that they are running into? First, it's now past when they initially borrowed it. And it's becoming worth more than that. Which means now they are losing money. And the longer they wait, the more money they lose. The more money they owe. And the brokers can demand that they pay them the money. Right? That they, you know, like, give back the stocks. But they can't. Oh, bad juju, let's fucking go. Alright? They can't. Not because they don't have the money, they have a lot of money, but because they shortened more than 100%. There aren't enough stocks. They don't exist. And it just keeps going up. Oh, it's the funniest thing I've heard in my fucking life, dude. Oh my god. The absolute funniest thing. They shorted over 100%. Yeah, they went way past 100%. They own more stocks than exist. And now, not only would they not be able to pay this back normally, right? At least not quickly. But people are hoarding it with the explicit purpose of stopping them from being able to pay them back. That is the explicit goal. Oh my god. The absolute funniest thing I've ever heard. Hey, stop it. How's it going? Nice. Alright, get rid of Grievel's greed. Do we get enrage? It's got 18 seconds cooldown with this and this. It's not gonna have that much cooldown. And I might be able to kind of like loop it. Right, I can enrage and this can keep me going. Yeah, I think I actually have my like sort of infinite survivability that I'm looking for. Yeah. So now we just need better damage. This is where we get rid of Lightning Storm. Is Bedlam good enough? I mean, Bedlam with bad juju is pretty sick. There's also Caustic Finale, but I think that's too... I don't think that's good for us. Because Caustic Finale is good if you have really strong single target damage, but we have no single target damage. We just don't have any. Right? So that's not where we are going to win. Kind of this play. This has 13 seconds cooldown. Isn't that too long? That feels long. I guess I could have gotten Bloodthorn with, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna get the casual Bloodthorn because it's just like the best thing in the world. Look at the single target damage. Dude! I slept for like 5 hours. And that was today. And like, you don't even want to know. Like, I just... Dude, just... I'm trying. Okay, chill. I'm doing my fucking best here, okay? I know it's not very good. But I'm trying. I really don't know if Bedlam is that good. Regarding Chroma, starter deck 2 very OP, or am I facing noobs? My first time playing card games, I'm destroying all opponents. Starter deck, well, the starter decks are generally, once you go past the first one. So the first one I wouldn't say is good, because it's just kind of a bit, well, it's built for beginners, right? And I was really limited in the kind of cards I could actually put into it, because I wanted to make sure it's something that everybody could play. But past starter deck 1, I actually think Enrage is kind of bad for us. But once you get past starter deck 1, all of the starter decks are like just legitimately good decks. Starter deck 2 is just a strong deck. It's not OP. It's not OP, I can promise you that. But it's not a bad deck. I mean, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't give you a bad deck now, would I? No, I think much more highly of you than that. I think much more highly of you. And I would never, ever do that to you. Just give you something that doesn't even work properly. I think Split Earth needs to go. Or do we keep it? I don't know. Maybe we just keep it. Maybe we just kind of like level up int, because we are actually just kind of like really strong. And like maybe it's fine. Okay. So that's kind of bad. Man, you actually have like sort of the dream build here. Wanted that for a while now. But I keep not getting Crystal Main. I keep re-rolling for Crystal Main. Haven't gotten her a single time since the patch. It's kind of a bit wild if you ask me. Alright. Oh no! Oh. Why are you just sitting there? That was way easier than I thought. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay then. Oh my god, that ability takes such a long time to cast. I mean, that's like a serious problem here, dude. Just honestly don't think Split Earth is that good, frankly speaking. I kind of like the idea of it, but like actually playing with it, it's so slow and so clunky and it does nothing, and Firestorm is actually useful. You know. Alright. When it comes to your views on tutorials for Chroma, your solution and vision and community build tutorial for newcomers. No, we're working on one. It'll be there. Don't worry, it's coming. Like all of the pieces should be maybe possibly done already. Just need to like put it all together. It'll be there very quickly. Very soon. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. I really don't like Enrage that much. I don't really want to be tanking stuff. But, I don't know. We should probably keep it just for duels. You know, like that's the thing to keep in mind. It's like you might just want to go for something because it's good in duels right now. I mean, that in of itself is kind of like a worthwhile thing. Okay, get all of these, no big deal.
My strength increases.
I mean, eventually we can get rid of Enrage, I guess, and then... But, I don't know. Maybe I'm like overthinking this, and let's just keep building. I just kind of keep building, intelligence, you know? Keep doing that. Oh, by the way, while we were creating the tools to make the tutorial, we may have accidentally created a tool that is absolutely perfect for creating like puzzles for the community. Yeah, you can use the debugger to like create like, you know, lethal puzzles and shit like that. So if that's something you're into, then yeah. Okay.
Very well. Trot along.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down the spine. Alright. Clean. Yeah, our damage output is just totally solid. I mean, we have a ton of intelligence mostly, right? We have this and this and this. We have like almost 700, more than 700 int. Like, that's the big thing. Look at how much spell we have. Currently working on part 2 of my first impressions review. Tutorial decks are quite something. Some good stuff, but needs more expansions. What? I don't even know what you're trying to tell me, dude. Are quite something. What does that mean? You gotta be a bit more accurate if you want me to understand. Especially right now. You know what? This tree is quite a thing. Look at this tree. It is such a thing. Wow. What a tree, dude. Look, there's another one. Got it. Got it. Evil genies. Oh, I should swap that out really quick. Yeah, we will not be able to like continue with the like tanking approach for very long. But for now it's fine. What do you have? Oh my god, Burning Spear, Arctic Burn Band, what the fuck? Oh my god, you guys are so gross. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, we're still fine. Damn it. Yeah, I don't really think I can win against that guy. There's way too much survivability on that. Oh, I really don't feel comfortable with this enrage stuff. I'll see if I can find something that's a bit easier. I don't think we want Anchor Smash, really. Oh, my thing isn't active. Oh, that's why I'm not doing any damage. That explains it. Like, why am I not doing anything? Because I don't have my ability active that I need. Quite something kind of an American term, positive meaning. It's interesting / impressive. Oh, okay. I thought it was a bad term. Okay, come here. There it is again. Maybe this is a bit better. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, just a bit. Ooh, almost died right there. Kind of nothing. I think I eat flesh heap. Blood Rage, sadly, I don't really think we actually have anything for it. Bristleback. I don't even know what I am looking for. Well, that's the one. That's the one. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Midnight Porpoise buff? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't check any patch notes or anything like that. Oh, I died. Damn it. Damn it, I suck. Alright. It's a bit difficult to play these kind of builds when the game is so laggy. So yeah. Oh. Oh my god, you do a lot of damage. Whoo! Shadowfin, chill, man. I mean, that's a good amount of agility right there. So that's 3 curse stacks. I'm gonna go ahead and make a daring assumption that this Necrophos doesn't make it much further. How are you looking? You're okay still. Alright, that's good to know. Oh, you actually lost an Aegis there though, so I guess you're not that okay. I honestly could probably have gone a bit further. I'm sorry. You know, it's lagging. And I am very tired and also very bad at the game. And yeah. No! I like how that actually looked kind of good and then he was just like, no! Ooh, that's not looking so hot. There's no defense there. Like, why do you have this? I guess for duels? Do you need it? I feel like at this point, I personally would eat that. Oh! Minor thing. But I got a report back for like the damage for the car. You know, the car that somebody hit. And it's about 4,000 euros worth of damage. Which is a lot. However, there's good news. It's all covered by insurance. Yeah. Don't have to pay anything. I'm very happy about that. Very good. You gotta really re-eat this. This isn't even useful. Didn't even do anything against the Underlord. You're just dying to the creeps. Like, that can't be. That can't go like that. What car? My car! Did I explain this in a weird way that made it sound strange and didn't make any sense? But yeah, that's what insurance is for. Yeah, it's just, you know, something that was kind of freaking me out is that, like, the mistake I made, right, is I didn't call the police. And then everybody was telling me, oh, but now what if the insurance, like, disputes it and says that you are somehow also at fault and all of that stuff. And man, I was so close to having 69 for 20 gold per round. Look at that. It's kind of funny. 14 gold, too much. Why do you have Static Storm? I don't understand. Get rid of Static Storm. Oh my god. Well, what was I saying? Oh. You know, like, a lot of people are kind of telling me, you know, the fact that I didn't call the police and such, you know, they might dispute it, and then I might have to cover part of the costs myself, and all of that, right? And that's the part that really worried me. I didn't want any part of that. But, well, it ended up being fine. Well, that's just kind of a relief for me. Get rid of Static Storm, dude. Yeet it. There we go. This build is actually, like, almost good. I mean, like, I don't really get why you have boots instead of Shivas. Get Shivas, you fucking nerd. But, yeah. I mean, the strategy is to just die, right? Yeah. Or I guess kill it before you die. But, like, even with your resurrection, you just wait out the what's it called? The Bloodthorn. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, just why do I question this? I don't agree with the approach here. Well, I guess it's kind of working until you run into a range creep wave. That has no cooldown. Dude, what the fuck? Alright. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I need to yell at Wispy. And by yell at Wispy, I just need to yell. But I'm just writing the angry emote in Discord because he yelled at me. 90% of like the development communication for Chroma involves the angry emote. But like we aren't actually angry. No, I don't want to make it sound like it's like somehow like weirdly toxic. Nobody's actually angry. But Juju got nerfed to 40%? Oh yeah. But I think that's even a normal Dota, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Was it always 40% Clash, was it? I don't know. Yeah, get it. Nice. Get it some more. Sick. I don't understand why you're like doing what you're doing. Why that one? Get a cooldown reduction one. What the fuck, Fawn? You don't even have any strength. 90% of your survivability is Meteor Hammer. Oh my god. This is just making me more angry. My god, beyond your understanding. Why do you have a divine rapier? I just don't get it. It slows attack speed? What? 50 attack speed slow, I guess. But Meteor Hammer can have a lower cooldown, and that's really the only survivability that matters. Okay. Or you can check a few new reviews for Chroma Steam discussion channel. No. No, I'm not reading those. I'm setting myself a goal. I'm not reading reviews until like in a week or something like that. You know why? Because bad reviews come quickly and good reviews take time. Right? You know the guy that downloaded the game on Linux even though the game explicitly doesn't have a Linux build and then complained about it not working on Linux and gave us a bad review for it? That guy? You know how long it took him to get it? It took him to write that review. It took him like an hour at most, right? And then he's done. You download the game, and within an hour you're done. You have a bad review. But you know, what if somebody likes the game and they download it and they play it and they enjoy it, and then next day they play it again, and next day they play again, and then like a week in they'll maybe, oh shit, maybe I should write a review. You know? Inherently, bad reviews come first. Because they have to. And so, looking at the reviews right now is just, that's just, you know, bad for my mental health, but it doesn't really tell me anything of worth. So what I've told myself is I'll look at it in a week. Then we'll look at it. Alright. You guys want to make a video in a week reading Chroma reviews? Fuck. And again, I don't mean to say that the bad reviews, that there aren't bad reviews that have a point, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that right now I have enough on my plate. Hey, Herminator, thank you so much for gifting 9 subs, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. That is very, very nice of you. I appreciate it. Okay. No. No. Execute false. False is no mulligan. Sorry, I need to respond to Wispy, who doesn't understand his own code. Okay. Thank you so much, Orinator. Oh, that's not true. Wispy understands his own code. I don't know. I don't want to say that. That sounds bad. Yeah, blink out of there. I mean, this build is kind of fun, but it's never actually gonna make it, like, super far. Mm-hmm. What is this? Is this int? Yeah. Ton of int. I honestly think you should eat some of your abilities. But, you know. Yeah, that's so whack. Honestly, I think get boots. Right? If you're fighting like this, scooting around with a bit more movement speed. I mean, do you need that luminance? Is that really doing damage? Hey, thank you, Dabonzo. Appreciate it. Use a spell lifesteal? Well, that's not a problem. You have infinite spell lifesteal anyway. All you need is 1% spell lifesteal. Any more than that is just not needed. Alright. Whew! That blink. I really think the luminance isn't doing anything for you. Is Burning Spear doing any damage? I think so. Because there's like a lot of Burning Spear stacks. Like a lot of them. Burning Spear with the marksmanship is a lot of damage. What do I replace luminance with? I would say boots. I honestly think just get boots. I mean, like, your biggest problem seems to be running away from the crepes. Sometimes you get stuck next to them. Right? And this will just make that a bit easier. You don't really need any items. I mean, the other argument, I suppose, would be kind of like a butterfly. But like, this stage is not so good. Right? And now you can disengage much more easily if you want. See? Like, I feel like boots are already being nice. Alright. Where's Scotty? Scotty would be the other thing. Right, you could go for Scotty instead of boots. Sure. I feel like that's kind of up to Fawn here. Which one you prefer. If you think the boots don't help so much, then try out Scotty. Okay, if I put a Chroma reference in my game? Sure, I don't mind. Oh, it's okay. Go get him! So does Asus reference Chroma? There's no reference in Chroma to anything. There are no references at all. Chroma is supposed to be an entirely kind of like fully committed experience, right? There's no meta commentary, there's no references, none of that. No, no, no. How about making a prediction of how much level you get beaten? It's really hard to tell because I think it just comes down to running into a range creep wave. Well, you've got an edge still. I'm gonna say like 103. Something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if you lose an Aegis here. Oh, clever. Yeah, I grouped them up. This is the hardest wave for you, because they're ranged. Yeah, there goes your first life. And that's really hard to deal with. Yeah, if he didn't have any Aegises, I would have said that Fawn dies here, but... well, he does, so... Ah, nice. This is way too intense for me. Honestly, like, what is even going on here? Okay. Sorry that I'm like occasionally typing. But honestly, at this point, you guys are just here to like watch this happen, right? No cat cam? No, no cat right now. They're out there doing stuff somewhere. Alright. Oh, this is another rough wave. This is another problem wave. Alright, good. God. I think Burning Spear is getting worse now. Burning Spear is really a bit questionable at this stage. Like, I know it does a lot of damage, right? It does like 100,000 damage, but these guys have how much HP? Like 40 million? Like 100,000 isn't actually that much, you know? Well, that's actually Arctic, right? But, well, the thing is, like, think about it this way, Fawn. How are you actually killing the creeps? Are you killing them with Burning Spear? So, the purpose of Burning Spear here, right, is finishing off the creeps. You use Arctic Burn to get them low, and then once they're at low HP, Arctic Burn can finish them, and that's what Burning Spear does. Is that how you're actually killing them, or are you just Bloodthorning them? Because you don't need Burning Spear for Bloodthorn. There doesn't do anything. But I mean, it's up to you. I'm just kind of like saying. Alright. Like, did any of these creeps die to Burning Spear? That's kind of what you have to ask yourself. And there's a lot you can get that will actually help. You know, like any defensive ability, any offensive ability. You know, Maledict would be great. What about skeletons and golems? Well, if it cannot, you die right now to the menu. I don't think they would do enough damage. I don't think that would matter. I think right now you just die to skeletons and golems. But I mean, that's up to you. Like, what am I to tell you? You know, I died way earlier. I can't do what you're doing right there. I don't have the thing. That's what that. But like, honestly speaking, I think with the current build, you die to skeletons anyway. I don't like Infernal Blade, no. No, Finger isn't so good either. Yep, focus on the creep wave. Nice Finger. God, these creeps are really fast now. Don't Finger, you're just wasting an input. It does no damage. Okay. Quick! I mean, admittedly, this boss shouldn't be hard. You got lucky there. This is an easy one. That's debatably okay. I don't know how good it actually is, but... You know, kind of depends. You need to connect with the Bloodthorn. You need to prioritize that. As soon as you hit the Bloodthorn, you kill it. Run, run, just run. It's fine, it's dead. Wait, why didn't it die? There we go. I remember those days when Roshan was the ultimate boss, but it was a different game mode. And Roshan was so strong because like so many abilities didn't work on him. So you really had to like build for Roshan. You had to like keep that in mind. But in here, everybody has Bloodthorn. You don't have Bloodthorn in Custom Hero Chaos. Like you can't just Bloodthorn Roshan with every hero on and get a free kill, you know? Glaives isn't bad. Is it not? I think Glaives doesn't do anything. I think Glaives is just worse than Burning Spear. It's very, very important to remember that Glaives bounce doesn't apply anything. They only apply Glaives. No Scotty. No Arctic Burn. Not a thing. I personally don't really think they're good. It's like, it doesn't really address the actual problem you have, which is running a bit low on damage against multiple units. Do we have 1800 in? Yeah, but like, you're still killing creeps only with Bloodthorn. I mean, again, it's up to you, but like, is it actually killing anything? Alright. Right, do any of these creeps actually die to damage? That's what you have to ask yourself. I feel like Chemical Rage is the worst ability he's got at the moment. Oh yeah, Chemical Rage is terrible. Actually, really good point. Well, there you go. I guess it worked right there. I mean, so I think one of these creeps died to damage and everything else died to Bloodthorn. What did I say? 103? Somehow still in it. Let's go. Problem with Glaze is the mana? Nah, it's fine. Got plenty of mana. Rest in peace. Caustic be good? Caustic would be great. Another kill. Alright. Yeah, I have to say, I think that the Chemical Rage doesn't really do anything. I think the Glaives don't really do anything. Oh, that's a good one. By the way, it's fine. Once you're at this point, like, Bash is not okay against other players, but, you know. You're not griefing anyone here, you're just killing creeps. It wouldn't be bad if this was entirely a PvE mode. There goes the edges. I'm really enjoying Chroma, but still way to make the mouse a bit more snappy. I'm not entirely sure what issue you're describing that way. Generally speaking, when you are kind of like or like when you're having an issue and you would like it to be fixed, the best thing to do is to describe the issue and not give me a proposed solution. Right? Like what you just did is you basically told me, hey, I have a problem. Here I have a problem, but I'm not going to tell you what the problem is. I'm just going to ask you to implement a specific fix. And I can't work with that. That is nothing. That doesn't help me in any way. Right? What does help me is when you just tell me what the issue is, and then I can figure out the fix. Let me deal with that. It's fine. I got it. Right? You just let me worry about how to actually get the fix done, and you just tell me what the issue is. Mouse is slightly laggy. On low settings, it's better. Okay. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Right, so you're saying the mouse sort of lags behind. Yes. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Now I know exactly what the problem is. Right, like I've actually, like, I saw this yesterday when I was discussing with Enyo. I noticed it, and I saw it in engine. Funnily enough, what made it really noticeable was a bug. Right? There was a bug that that existed, or like exists, I guess. It's not really a big deal because we kind of took the element that causes it out of the game. So we didn't really fix the bug. We just kind of removed the thing causing it. I guess that counts as fixing it. But now I know what you're talking about. You kind of get what I mean? Right, that's kind of like the difference there. Oh, 106. Oh, they fixed that ability. Well, I wasn't that far off.
Dire victory.
Nice.
Defeated.
Nice. Let's go. Alright then. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. I'll definitely appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.